Is this year better than last year to buy a house? Really? What's up everyone? Welcome to the first episode of TokProp. Uncle Josh here. And in this channel, in this episode is where we talk about everything about property. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's go! Okay, so for those of you who don't know, right, last year the government had this campaign called the HOC, Home Ownership Campaign, okay? But government really gives chance to us, so they ran it all the way until December 2021. Okay, this is where you get a lot of goodies from the government, a lot of discounts and things like that. So, this year, you might be thinking, this year, no HOC campaign, no more goodies, no more discounts from the government. So, is this year still a good year to buy a house? I'm sure you're thinking about this question. Uncle Josh met up with some folks at the MARQ International, and here's what they have to say about this.
In my opinion, yes, definitely a better year to buy a house. Why I say so? Because in the market, developers are still offering very good incentive to incentivize purchasers to buy property. All the developers are very eager to push their sales this year. Some of the examples are the incentive given by developers. You can see greater discounts or rebates. You have free legal fees for your sales and purchase agreement and your loan agreement. Then, of course, like you mentioned, HOC is not available anymore, but some developers are still giving incentive in terms of free MOT and free loan stamp duty. Then on top of all these freebies, certain developers are actually still giving fully furnished for a unit, and some are actually giving additional car parks and also free maintenance fees.
So from purchaser point of view, it's almost the same, no?
Same, or actually I would say even better this year.
Even better this year.
Because developers are quite aggressive in pushing the sales, right? So they are giving a lot more freebies. Let's say, for example, I'll use 1 million property so that for easier illustrations. For a 1 million property, the MOT will cost you about 24,000. So imagine if it's free MOT, you essentially save 24,000 from your own pocket.
Any other things that makes you feel that this year actually very good year to go in?
Also, another thing that we should take into consideration is actually the interest rate. The interest rate, we are still at the all-time low. The lowest that I've actually seen in all my years in real estate industry. So let's say prior to the pandemic, we are looking at interest rate of about maybe 4 to 4.5%. And now currently our interest rate for the mortgage is only at about 2.8 to 3%. So that is actually quite a significant saving. Because just to give you an illustration, let's say for example, if I buy a 500,000 property and I take a 90% loan with 4.5% interest rate, my repayment is at about 2,002 plus, right? Versus if let's say I take the similar amount, interest rate at 2.9%, my repayment is at about 1,008 plus. So imagine you're already saving at about 400 every month. Yes, and also I think because as we know, our country border is opening up, we can see the economy is improving, and our vaccination rate is, I would say, one of the highest in the world. So this gives a lot of people that wants to buy property some sense of security, because if you want to buy a property, naturally you need to have a job security, because property is probably one of your biggest purchase in your lifetime. So imagine last time, let's say in 2021, where you are uncertain about your job future. Maybe you are having a pay cut, so you may not be able to commit to a property purchase. But imagine if, let's say, in 2022, I would say we are probably towards the end of the pandemic, then where you can see a better future with your job. So naturally, you will be more, have more confidence in terms of buying property.
In fact, government announcing 1st April,
yes,
we are entering endemic.
Correct.
So which means that even the overall public perception, the confidence is no longer the word pandemic, but endemic already. I think it will help.
Because even if you want to take a loan from the bank, that's the first thing that the bank sees anyway.
Yes, they check whether you got job or not.
Yes, and whether you're affected by pay cut and whatnot.
Yeah, and they also check on your other payments lah, whether
Correct,
you know,
correct.
the what's it called, secrets, right? And
Secrets, yes.
so you check on this also. So what do you guys think from the comment from Vince? Put it in the comment box below whether we should get a house this year or not, okay? So don't forget to like this video, share this video to your friends who are thinking of buying a house, subscribe to this channel, okay? We're coming up with videos every Friday, alright? So I'll see you in the next one.